pick.
Razor.
Don't want to have to skill the Frost Nova early. All right, they're walking uphill here. Theo in trouble, gonna get, well, not crushed just yet from Matthew. Bardo makes it off to the west as well. And Chen, quick enough it seems. Roll comes through. Crush is going to connect onto 2. The Earth Spirit is in a lot of trouble now. Theo taking a couple right clicks. Blink is going to be skilled up by Leo, but he finds the first blood. Matthew forced to crush away from the Nature's Prophet and a TP out. Now roll forward here. That doesn't do all that much. Boulder though, not in range. Roll does not come out. Meanwhile, they do with the shenanigans all early game long for this Slardar. Now though, he's pincered in, slowed up by the unstable current, passive proc, and Razor will find himself a kill for SG's side. Meanwhile, somehow I missed this kill, and no troll nearby this time, so still feels very difficult to kill off Jazz. Frostblast gonna come through. He'll fake queue up the, as the test of face come through. Boulder smash misses as well as the rolling boulder. They get the combo though of the sprout and the stun, and with the treant body blocking, they will kill off Benjaz's lifestealer finally, and Theo not feeling himself early on in this one as ADR sidesteps to get the most of the Diabolic Edict procs on the tower. Now roll forward from 3-0, still will not connect. He gets the boulder smash onto 2. Benjaz is going to catch the penitence, but a TP in from King Tekka will find them a kill with the overwhelming with the invisibility rune bottom lane, and Matthew will look to pincer in the Earth Spirit. Oh, the Chen could be in trouble. He'll get crushed up. Rolling boulder will connect. Nice boulder smash onto 2. And the grip is there for the silence. Can they bring anyone down just yet, though? No. Leo Style gets the Sonic Wave off. Kills off the Chen. They'll get a second kill on the Earth Spirit. Masoku will fall. They'll bring in the Nature's Prophet, but Liposa, he's already used his Sprout. And out towards the mid lane goes the Legion. He's going to look for the duel here and will find it onto ADR. They'll jump forward with the silence and the boulder smash. They'll get the return kill on Benjaz. The lingering Diabolic Edict is doing some work, but still the more valuable, or well, maybe more numerous kills overall, going the way of the Dire. And they do get the dual damage. They will end up feeding the Legion Commander when all is said and done, and this game proving to be quite the matchup here, as Matthew bot lane is going to find Razor, and holding on to his crush very wisely so will ensure the kill. Masoku, you know, kind of trying to bait, but ADR doesn't seem like he's biting it at this point. He's being very well positioned. And now Matthew going to sprint forward, and yeah, they're just not going to waste Benjaz's time any longer. As top lane, they will jump in and get the stomps off. Test of Faith is there. Leo Style blinks forward into a lot of creeps here. He could be in trouble, excuse me. Matthew stalking, looking for the Chen. Bardo trying to TP out, and he won't be successful as the crush comes down, finishes him off. Meanwhile, on the east side, boulder smash comes through. Liposa TP's out successfully, and a roll away from the Earth Spirit, but he's being pursued by Matthew, who gets the crush off. TP's inbound from the Legion Commander as well. She's going to use the overwhelming odds on creeps, trying to get some movement speed. Jump forward from Leo Style. He has the Sonic Wave if need be, but will just right click alongside his Slardar. Matthew, though, in a perfect position to bust the smoke, and he will try to TP away. There'll be a roll. It'll force him back to the west, and they should be able to kill him off. Meanwhile, ADR dies in the mid lane, and trying to get Chain Frost for that. Well worth it, though. Meanwhile, top lane with a Blink Dagger here. Sub 12 minutes. King Tekka, well, he's actually going to get caught. They're going to cancel his Blink, silence him up after the heal. Plasma Field is there as well, and they kill him off with the creeps. Bit of fortune. Nice silence coming out from Theo bot lane. They get the static link off. He's saving the stun as well, but they can't quite kill Leo. One right click needed, and it's there as the creeps actually find the Queen of Pain from below. This could be a very interesting beginning to this engagement, and it looks like they should be able to get the duel off. Nice smash, though. It is going to catch the starter on the west, and everyone from Sacred are running because of it. They could not re-engage. Wrath of Nature will connect onto 2. This will... You know, he's starting to widen the gap as far as net worth goes away from his enemies, being that he can always TP in the fight. Oh, speaking of which, though, with the Blade Mail bottom lane, this should be a dead profit, and it is. Huge kill for King Tekka. Not only does he get the dual damage victory, but he stops a 4 times kill streak. Meanwhile, though, and there it is. Bloodstone going to be completed. Matthew looking for the Chen and has a comrade nearby in the Queen of Pain. No Hand of God available. And... he does not survive. Now the overwhelming odds. Jump forward. Blade Mail is going to be there. She's having her damage sap, but the Sonic Wave is going to end up finishing off the Earth Spirit. Legion Commander going to be able to walk away. Razor in trouble now. Sprouted up. And Matthew going to connect with the Crush. Chain Frost coming through. Liposa and ADR, the last 2 standing. ADR pretty much out of mana here. Drops his Bloodstone on the ground to get the efficiency out of the Magic Wand. But it is a 3-for-1 so far. Lich could be in a little bit of trouble, does get Orchided up, and Split Earth is going to be there. So they will find a return kill. 2 supports, and a lot of SGs line up nearby, but Dire Vision's going to scout all of them. Matthew jumping forward, 3-man crush. Chain Frost is going to be there. Scream of Pain as well. Hand of God, though, keeps them pretty healthy. Benjas is going to jump in with the Legion Commander, though, and finish off the Razor. They'll get ADR as well. He responds almost instantly because of the Bloodstone, but everyone survives with a beautiful initiation coming out and from Matthew, and he's unable to get the Chen there. Can they stun him up, though? Split Earth is going to be there. There's going to be the Stomp as well, and now he's in trouble with the Lightning. So one more tick from Poison, or Pulse Nova, I should say, and does... Benjaz has a Desolator working on an AC, and that's going to synergize nicely with the Corrosive Haze. Meanwhile, top lane, another duel found by King Tekka. Liposa, Trown, and will guess wrong, in fact. Sprout not going to do all that much here. They need a little bit more. Roll forward. Silence is there. Can they get the Boulder Smash? It is there. He cancels the TP. It's a big kill to find on King Tekka, and there's no support inbound. The Earth Spirit will be the one to get it. 3 times kill streak. Bottom lane is the Prophet. No Shadow Blade on the starter, though, and now knowing that, they're going to TP, try and find a numbers advantage, and they'll go in onto the Razor. They're going to blow him up quickly. Hand of God is going to be there. He still ends up dropping, though. Now Theo's a little bit out by his lonesome. Jump forward from Liposa, gets the Orchid off onto the Lifestealer, but the Sonic Wave comes through and the Blade Mail duel. They finish off ADR and the Razor. Nice TP out, heads up play by Liposa, but still Sacred looking dominant as far as being able to find the initiation. Oh, jump forward crush is going to catch Theo. He's got a blink in 1 second, though. And he catches the roll. Oh, my goodness. Matthew with the plays. Now the Boulder Smash forward only connects onto 1. Corrosive Haze is there onto Theo. He drops down to Magnetize. And a jump forward overwhelming, or moment of courage, excuse me, proc. Helps the Legion Commander. Well, they'll try to assume the high ground here under the cover of smoke. And Leo style could be the perfect target. Oh, he blinks forward. They'll get him down. He can't get the Yules off as he's stunned up. Big kill. Liposa just continuing to do Nature's Prophet things with his Maelstrom. Constantly shove these waves out. Always going to be nice against the Legion. Speaking of the Legion, well, they blow up the Razor instantly. Does Liposa look to TP in here? Jump forward. Nice stun onto 2, and the BKB going to be popped off by King Tekka. They get the roll off onto Benjaz. Meanwhile, Chain Frost goes out on the north. Hand of God is there. Masoku going to drop down to the Magnetize. Razor taking a lot of damage from Benjaz. Can they slow him down? No. The Sonic Wave comes over the top, kills onto 2. The Earth Spirit's down. Gem on the deck. Stun does connect onto 2, but the Shadow Strike is there. ADR is likely to fall here. He drops with a cheese in his inventory. No one going to bite the bait just yet, but they do have vision in the mid lane. Smoke's going to get popped. He'll pop the BKB and the Blade Mail. Jump forward. They'll get onto the Razor and kill him with ease. Now they'll continue to fight forward, force out the Yule Scepter by ADR. The Crush is there from Matthew. It'll get them a second kill. Now taking a lot of damage into the Leshrac, though. King Tekka choosing to press forward here against the Chen. And now a TP from Liposa. He's going to get crushed instantly, though. And Sonic Wave just kind of whiffs. from Leo Style, but 4 heroes on the sideline. It looks to be a full 5-man wipe. Double kill going the way of Matthew. And he'll be able to blink out. And they'll even get backdoor protection eliminated here, as they'll take a Rax for free. And with the tier 2 down bot lane, they should take 2 Raxes here. No buybacks available. And they'll be privy to that fact very soon here, as no one out of the grave for SG. So 2 melee Raxes minimum going the way of a Sacred side. And the underdog, sure underdog in this matchup, is going to take a very firm grip on this game, as the creeps mid lane finish the second lane of Rax entirely. 35 minutes in here. Route to a comeback here for the Radiant side. No real major items to come their way. Like, Matthew on the starter has a freaking BKB. And he'll force himself forward, find at least the Earth Spirit into a crush. Masoku coming through as well. Meanwhile, King Tekka looking for a dual target. Can't find one just yet. They get the Shadow Strike off, though, and finally they'll find the Razor. Sonic Wave over the top. ADR trying to fight around the Shrine, but he's going to be dropped too, as the Shivas from Leo Style keeps him in place. Liposa goes for the TPL. Should be successful in doing so. Bardo, though, he's going to be shredded. And with his last dying breath, will wave the white flag, as Sacred take game 1. King Tekka and his boys shine here, especially. Lane, he does have a salve on his person. And they'll drop down a sentry as well. Masoku trying to cancel that salve, stepped forward, and now Theo on the opposite side of the river could be in a little bit of trouble. Slowed up, overload charge will be there. One more right click needed, and yes, nicely played, as he throws out the right click, gets the static remnant off in the air, and Leo Style will grab himself a kill here. Frostblast going to go out onto ADR, and he's going to take a relatively large force to salve up. And the Jakiro rotating in. Now Theo once again in towards the mid lane. TP inbound from Liposa. And not much Masoku can do about this. Nicely placed Sprout is going to bounce back the Storm Spirit. Matthew with the cogs actually gets ADR within tower range. Battery Assault is there as well. And he does end up getting the magic stick off. They'll kill the Sand King, however. Now TP's back from the Storm Spirit in the mid lane. Of course, he does not have Ball Lightning at this point in the game. But the cogs should bounce back Liposa. They indeed do. They leave Matthew a little bit vulnerable here, and he will be taken down in his own cogs. And they actually can't get a kill on Liposa despite TPing back into the lane for Leo Style. So a nice little set of how ADR has caught up relatively nicely. Mid lane, Frostblast goes out onto ADR. A couple of right clicks are there as well. They're going to force the Flame Guard out here, and it's going to get burned. No, not entirely through. And ADR will be able to walk away. Meanwhile, he'll be just fine to back up. He has a regenerate available. Can think about going in on ADR mid. Big Ball Lightning could do a lot of damage here. Meanwhile, I'm an idiot. Bot lane Matthew went in, and they found the kill on the Bloodseeker. Oh boy, guys. Thought this is where the action would be, as Flame Guard is going to be forced out by Lee Trade rather slowly, however. This top lane tower with Treants being here. Liposa will make quick work of this. They even have the Liquid Fire on the back end. Meanwhile, ADR does get the Lich mid lane, and he's put down a defensive remnant. So with the Arcane Rune, he's more than willing to continue. Can think about jumping forward. Storm Spirit nearby as well will look to take out all these Treants and find himself a nice bounty of gold. Big rotation coming in from SG, though. From the north side, Theo looking for someone. He'll find the Void. Bloodright is there as well. He has to drop the Chrono because of it. Now jumping forward to kill off the Sand King is the Storm Spirit. They get the Void, though. In the meantime, Leo Style takes a big nuke from the triple Fire Remnant. And so Interesting pick there. Will help them to kind of continue to push the lanes going forward. He's going to get hooked up, though. There's Blood Rage on him as well. He's in a lot of trouble here and will be brought down before anyone can support him. Chain Frost will bounce twice. ADR in trouble here. One more right click. Will it bring it down? It does. Leo Style gets a kill. Dominating streak for Liposa, though, as he takes out the Lich and TPs away. But they get the Sand King. Double kill for the... And overall, a 3-for-1. They do get the mid lane tower in the meantime with Bardo. Zip forward, though, speaking of Bardo, looking to find the Jakiro here. They get the pullback. Oh, they needed that right click to hit uphill, and they need a little more as well. He'll stick up, but the overload is there from Leo Style. 7 of his 8 team kills. And now in trouble here. Chronosphere going to be popped by King Tekka. Liposa going to be time dilated. Orchid goes out onto the Void. Benhaz trying to engage here, and he'll wait for his Storm Spirit to jump and get a big kill onto the Nature's Prophet. Bloodright is going to be there, but Matthew's already got Battery Assault going. They'll finish off the Jakiro as well. And now Benhaz, even though ruptured up, should be able to help kill off Costabile here. He is. Sand King nearby. They'll just drop the remnants on him, and he'll try to walk down to the south. But zip forward from Leo Style. A couple more right clicks. Benhaz is there. Uphill miss. Zip. One more right click. Mega kill for Leo Style. Sacred. And they will see the clockwork now. He looks for the hook shot on Jakiro. Isn't able to land, unfortunately. And Battle Fury is up and ready now for King Tekka. Zip forward from the Storm Spirit. He's going to find the Jakiro alongside Benjaz. And Sphere now is the Weaver. Leo Style having a day right now on his Storm Spirit. 7, 1, and 4. Zips forward. Blood Rage up on Costabile, and they get the pullback. Huge kill. Double kill for Leo. Not sure who tentative. And unbeknownst to them, yeah, they will Rocket Flare the pit now. And unfortunately, it'll be a little bit too little, too late. They are TPing in, though, with the Storm Spirit. He does want to fight here. Zipping forward is Leo Style. He gets rooted, though. Burrow struck up as well, and he essentially just feeds as he'll drop. Swarm now flying through. Very off. Yasha completed up for the Void. They have a Chronosphere. Liposa's a pretty big kill. They might want to just expend it here. Matthew, though, gets the hook shot from the wayward side. Beautifully played. And he'll cog him back as well. Chrono will be there to ensure the kill. But it actually stops Matthew dead in his tracks. Burrow Strike comes out onto the Faceless Void. He can time walk away from this. And now trying to find him is ADR. 1 second until the time walk. He's rooted, though. Ice Path is there. Gets it off. Looks for the TP out. Couple of right clicks. Will it be enough? It is with the root. Ooh, that was close. Benjaz, though, in the meantime, completes up his Lincoln Sphere. That's in base and should be delivered to him shortly. And he's queued up a Maelstrom. Meanwhile, Rupture onto Masoku. He actually catches the Blood Right, so a bit of a misplay from him there, trying to walk just outside. Leo Style top lane continuing to farm away. 2,300 gold on his person. Meanwhile, mid lane, they are going to go in, and they will find a target right away. Theo, though, Chain Frost bouncing through is going to kill him off with the Blade Mail doing work, and a beautiful bounce from the Chain Frost between the two cores of SG. They still don't even have a Storm Spirit. He just now joins the fray. ADR is in a lot of trouble here, but Leo Style's relatively low on mana. He zips forward now, still looking for more. Gets the kill onto the Ember Spirit. And the Bloodseeker in trouble as well. They get him with the Weaver. Benjaz continuing to press. Is going to get the Swarm off onto the Jakiro. They should find him as well. And not sure how that fight goes so disastrously in the mid lane. It's the Chrono completely for King Tekka. Not sure what he thought he was going to grab there, but he may just die as well. Theo actually blinking to the wrong side of the trees. Meanwhile, Masoku gets a kill. Incredible. And Benjaz will do some farming here. Under the cover of smoke, SG looking to find some blood, and it will be the King Tekka Void they will find. Meanwhile, the Sand King looking to find more as Matthew hung around. He'll get the hook shot off onto the west side. Good communication between him and Leo Style, and the Rocket Flare going to scout out the entire SG lineup. Spanish version of the patch notes. Just kidding, guys. All right, jumping forward, they're gonna find one. That's gonna... Oh, and they get the Chrono onto 2. The Storm Spirit is caught in it as well, but with the Chain Frost, they'll kill them off easily. That's a Bloodseeker and the Sand King down. Now Liposa in trouble. Leo Style still with a full mana pool there. They'll bring down the Prophet. And Sacred. This is just... I'm trying to keep silent here. Stalemate. Oh, 40R. They want to trade with him. They'll zip forward, and okay, that was easy.
Blown away.
Wave desperately is Liposa, but it feels like they'll have what it takes to protect their wave here with King Tekka in front. Meanwhile, Liposa, he never stops here. Theo in trouble. Nice hook shot and a bounce back from Matthew. Beautifully played. Rocket Flare gives him the vision. Overload charge. Kills him off from the Storm Spirit. He has a TP in his backpack if he wants to look to take out the Prophet, but he's going to do so. Manta Style is there for King Tekka, and he gets the Chrono off onto 2. It's going to keep back the Bloodseeker now. A huge zip forward. Leo Style needs to get out of the silence, but a couple more right clicks. Finish off the Jakiro. Bashes there onto the Nature's Prophet. Swarm going to connect on the Bloodseeker as well. Matthew nearby. Oh, he gets rooted up. Nice slight chains by 40R, but now he's in trouble as well. Bloodright almost killing off Matthew. They need to get survival thus far. No defensive items in his inventory currently. Jump forward. Chronosphere is going to catch 2. They're going to be able to take out at least 80R's Ember Spirit. Chainfrost going to bounce through. They get the Jakiro as well. 2 heroes down. 50 seconds plus. Neither with buyback. And a decisive move from King Tekka will garner them enough to get this Rax at least. As Leo Style and King Tekka and Benjaz begin to beat into these buildings. Bottom lane of the tier 3 being threatened slightly. Matthew with the Rocket Flare is neighborhood looking for the Prophet. And the rest of Sacred working on the tier 3 top lane. They're well aware there are no buybacks at this point. And we'll get 2 lanes out of that 1 Chrono, essentially. They do lose backdoor due to backdoor protection top. They will likely lose the Void here as well. Actually, he is able to time walk down to the low ground, and they find the Bloodseeker. This could just be game here, guys, as BKBs are popped, but he goes down. 66 seconds on the sidelines. Now the time-dilated Sand King in trouble. He's going to be dropped, and then Liposa TP's right into the fray. Epicenter being channeled on the high ground from Theo. Jumps down with a big magic damage nuke from the Spirits. They do end up getting the Benjaz Weaver. He could have bought back time-lapsed in, but they'll be more than happy with what they've got so far, and Leo Style will get the hell out of Dodge.
You had your warning.
That is 18, 2, and 9 on the Storm Spirit. I'm gonna check this out before the game even ends. 636 GPM, 730 XPM. Benja is near that mark as well. They're looking to go in on Theo bot lane. Jump forward. They get the bash after the time walk. Ice Path will be there, but so will the hook shot. And they'll hook up Theo. He may be able to blink out in just a second. Jump forward from BKB. Chronosphere finds 1. That is going to be the Nature's Prophet. He's going to be taken out. And a big old zip finds them a 2nd kill as well onto the Sand King. Now they'll find a 4th. That's the Jakiro and the Bloodseeker. Cogged up. BKB not going to help you here, friend, as he's brought down. 5 heroes on the sidelines. Tier 2 still standing bottom lane. And that is the only thing keeping SG from GGing out at this point. But already pushing in is Benjaz, and yep, they realize their fate is sealed. Liposa, who's played well today but unfortunately ends up 0-2, will throw in the towel for his squad, and SG, the Brazilian squad, eliminated by